Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain, and yes, I'm looking a little scruffy. I'm on vacation this week. I ain't going to Bush's side of the fence, but I decided not to shave for a few days. Aside from that, though, we are looking at a beer today from Barreled Souls down in Saco, Maine. Now, every single one of their beers is barrel-aged, hence the name. And this one happens to be Ninjutsu, whatever. Ninjutsu, Ninjutsu. I don't know, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong every single time. It's a triple IPA, 11% ABV. No other real information on there, but it's got a very interesting label. Let me try and get that right up into the camera. You'll recognize that cartoon rat. And I'm not sure what all the sixes are for, but let's find out what the beer's like. Big fan of Barreled Souls. Not as much of a regular as I'd like because I don't get down to Saco very often, but I know a lot of people who do. I know some other folks, Melissa and Terry B. I don't know if you're watching, but I'm a little jealous of the fact that you guys are so close to the place because you get to hang out there pretty much any given weekend. I assume they're open now that the COVID thing is starting to cool off a bit. Got a really good head on this one. Let me give that a second to cool off here. But I can definitely smell a lot of citrusy hops from all the way back here, so that's cool. That is a thick, creamy IPA. It's a triple, so I'm sure it is absolutely loaded with hops, but there's a ton of bubbles coming up from the bottom of that. And again, the beer itself is very yellow, very hazy, but up here where the glass gets thicker and less light comes through, that haze has really dimmed the light. And it's got a very, very juicy look to it, which is cool. It's got a juicy aroma, too. I mean, that basically smells like orange juice to me. Yeah, very orangey, citrusy, maybe a hint of pine in there. Just a hint, though. All right. I'm tempted to fill it the rest of the way, but I know it's going to take forever for that head to calm down, so I'm just going to try and get a sip in here. It's got a medium to medium heavy mouthfeel. And it is like juice. It's like orange juice, but there's some other flavor there. It's like orange juice, but it's got a load of hoppy bitterness. There's another flavor that I recognize, but I can't quite put my finger on right now. It's like a tangy yet sweet flavor. I don't know. That one's messing with me. But yeah, up front, it's like a mouthful of orange juice, and then there's this tangy, sweet flavor that kicks in, and it follows up with a nice big mouthful of hops. Just an overall hoppy bitterness, maybe a touch of pine and some earthiness in that finish. overall, you wouldn't know that it's an 11% beer. It's dangerously smooth because it's going to disappear pretty quick here. Well, I keep taking those sips, hoping that tangy, sweet flavor that I'm getting would identify itself for me, but I don't know, maybe sweet and sour sauce or something like that. But that makes no sense in a beer like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking sweet and sour sauce because I'm getting pineapple. Whatever it is, it's definitely delicious. I'm running out of things to say about it because I keep coming back to the same points, but the beer itself is great. Again, you'd never know it's an 11%. Was another big win from Barreled Souls. I'm going to hit this with a 4 out of 5. Mostly for having a big punch of flavor, tasting just like orange juice, having that strange mystery, maybe pineapple flavor that I can't put my finger on, and a nice hoppy, bitter finish, that good medium heavy mouthfeel, and the very fact that it's at 11%, it's a triple IPA, and it doesn't have any boozy flavor to it at all. Very smooth. That's what's bringing it in at the 4 for me. But that's just what I have to say about it. Hit me up down in the comments or the email link down below. Love to hear what you have to say about this beer. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.